I am joined by Dunia now, and he is from a refugee organization in eThekwini. Daniel, the commemoration of World Refugee Day, just take us through the importance of this day.
The World Refugee Day is important for us because it's raising awareness about the plight of refugees and why refugees are fleeing their countries of origin. That's why it's very important to be on this day, so we can raise the plight of refugees who run away from war and political instabilities in their countries.
Just looking at the province of KwaZulu-Natal, we've seen this province marred with xenophobic attacks, and there's still not a lot of education around, refugees, asylum seekers in the country, because most people think that these are just foreign nationals who want to come into South Africa.
Yes, the challenge here is that there's not much outreach program to tell South Africans why refugees are here, and to differentiate refugees, asylum seekers and migrants who are coming to seeking for employment. But most refugees who come here, they come because they are running away from persecution, to war zone, your DRC, your Burundi, Ethiopia, Somalia, Eritrea, Rwanda, and so on. People are running away from wars, and that's why they are here. But xenophobic violence is also the challenge which refugees are faced with. So refugees and asylum seekers are faced with different challenges. The first one, from documentation at home affairs to xenophobic violence. And the eThekwini municipality and the province of KwaZulu-Natal, they failed to address the issue of refugees and asylum seekers in the province. Since November last year, at the workshop free market, refugees and asylum seekers have been chased away from the place of trading. And the premier of the province has failed to address the matter. The mayor as well of the province has failed to address the matter. And up to date, refugees and asylum seekers, they don't have any means of production. They don't have anything to do in order to gain income and to live. So, and you know, in South Africa, refugees live with the community. And the refugees and asylum seekers have the same right like South Africans, expect the right to vote.
I just want to ask you, Daniel, in terms of the framework surrounding refugees, what can be done? I know we spoke about this off camera where you're saying there are some points that you can mention with regards to what needs to be done in order for refugees to feel safer in the country.
Yes, for refugees to feel safer in the country, the first option, they need to be a very clear political will. The government need to do outreach program to explain to South Africans why are here. The second option, if the government have failed to show their political will, they need to open camps and put refugees in the camp. And then the issue of taking jobs and taking women, it will disappear. So we think there's two options. The first option is the political will, do outreach program, educate South African, the plight of refugees and why they are here. And if the government have failed to do that, they must open camp and put refugees in the camp. Because we are experiencing xenophobia every day. Refugees have been killed and burned alive every day. And up to date, we have people who don't work, who can't trade because they've been attacked here and there.
But by putting refugees in the camps, are we not also isolating people from the rest of the South Africans?
Yeah, putting refugees in the camp is the last option, as I mentioned, because then people are being banned and killed and xenophobia every month, every day, every time. The last option is to put them in the camp, because at the moment the government have failed to protect refugees as its commitment to protect refugees and asylum seekers. So I'm saying the creation of camp is the option, because we are seeing that the government has failed to protect refugees and asylum seekers as per their mandate.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Well, Blaine, that was Dunia. He's from the Global Network Association here, and he's the director of the refugee organization that runs here in KwaZulu-Natal. He's been working with a lot of refugees that have flocked into South Africa, also ensuring that they are accommodated. Many were in transit camps here in Isipingo. They were moved then into housings, but saying there that a lot more needs to be done by the municipality, by the eThekwini municipality, but also KwaZulu-Natal government, and talking holistically about the plight of refugees in the country. Blaine, I'm going to hand it back to you.
Jayed-Leigh Paulse live for us there. Thank you so much.